Hello guys, how are you doing today? I hope things are going well for you. As you can see, I've started moving some things around. I'm going to click on I, grab furniture over here, move that little newbie out of the way, and I've started clearing out. Now I just moved these over here. Obviously this looks ridiculous, but what I'm trying to do, or what the big plan is here for this map, is I want to take this meadow and turn it into my farm. At least this section of it. This is just going to be like, oh, mine. And I'm going to turn that into a proper farm rather than just having, these little patches that I put all over the place. I'm going to try to make it into something that looks nice. I want it to be convenient. I want it to just look like my farmyard. So I've taken Goofy's house and just plopped it up here out of the way. I'm going to be clearing up a lot of this stuff too. Now I have moved the duck Scrooge. The Scrooge is building here rather than, it usually sits over here facing out, into this little park area. But I've moved it down here because there will come a time when I've caught up with all the questing that's currently available, because the game is, it's early access. It's just continually, they're constantly adding new things. But I want to, if I'm just logging in real quick one day, I can do my farming if I want to spend that long. I can sell things right over here now. That's nice and close. And I can just zip up the hill to do the buying of the things. You got all those daily items that you want to see in the store if you don't have yet, so that next time you're decorating, they're available, right? So I want it to be very, very convenient. And as soon as I have the ability to remove those stumps, this is going to be over here. It's going to be just as convenient and proper as I can make it. And what I was thinking is I'm going to make like a town center here. Yes, we have this one, but I want to put plants in. I want to put seating areas in. I want to be able to decorate it during various holidays. I want to be able to put the big Christmas tree there, or the big whatever. So I'm going to make a town square. Now this is a restaurant. Little Remy's restaurant. I finally saw Ratatouille for the first time ever because of this game, and kind of fell in love with the little fella. It's pretty cute. So I'm gonna, we'll put his house so it's nice and convenient, and it's a beautiful, beautiful building. And I'm going to make a town square over here. So I thought with this area, if I put in a nice proper road, we could have Goofy's house, we can have Mickey's house, we can have Minnie's house when it gets in. There are a couple of other houses that I'm considering is possibly being up here, but I thought we'll make a nice little residential area, and everybody will have their own little front yard with flowers and little gardens, whatever. So, and I say yard and go, oh, I don't mean what my friends in Scotland think is a yard. It'll be a little garden. There'll be a little garden for everybody. And we'll try to have residential, a big town square that can be decorated for all the holidays, my big old farm, and then this will be, the meadow kind of thing. I'm going to put Wally over here somewhere because I really, really love Wally, although I'm not fond of what he calls home, but I like to keep my little butt of clothes. This will see, that will, you know what, I'm probably going to take Merlin's Tower and put it up here in the residential area too. Just change everything. I'm going to move everything, folks. So for now, what can we do here? Let's start this process. I think the first thing we're going to do is just start taking out things. Now when you remove stuff, I'm just clicking on X. Let me move him out of the way here. It just stores them in your inventory. You're not losing anything, even the stuff that the game put there for us. We don't we didn't make it, but the game will just let us put it in inventory and take care of it ourselves later. We get to reuse it someplace else. But right now I'm just trying to I can't get rid of these because there's something I could actually harvest. So for now all I can do is just move them, and that's cool. I got no problem with that. So I'm not sure how, I'm not sure how the roads are going to be. I'm going to have to go down and dig those out by hand, folks. But for those of you who, are in my channel because you liked Farm Together, this is why I like this game. Because there is that questing part. They're always pretty short, really easy, a lot less time and effort than, gathering 1,200 of something that takes 3 days to grow, and it's pretty good. I get to just, move everything. It's very exciting. It's very exciting. I should probably harvest this stuff too, but for right now, I'm just, let's clear some space. Let's just see if we can get some idea of the bones of the place and what I might be able to do with it. So yeah, these are going to go for now. We'll make something very pretty out of it another time. There's some housing. Put you know what? Let's just put it all away. These I'll have to clean up. That's just fine. And all of the, you know what? I suppose these roads should just be gone, yeah? And then hit X, click on it, drag it over, click on it, or you can just go select X, select X, select X, select X, and they're gone really quick that way too. Whatever suits you. When you have a nice long batch, it's it's nice to drag. With these little short ones, I find it just as easy to select and click. And all of that's going into my inventory. I'm not getting rid of anything here. I'm just going to be able to, no problem getting, whoops, you can go over here. I'll be able to reuse all this stuff. It's very, even though I didn't make it, it's just part of the game, but they're going to let me use it later, so I appreciate that. Now the game is changing with every update. They're adding more, I've noticed a big difference in dialogue. There's a lot more stories, a lot more things to talk to the characters about, which is very nice, really. There's more questing, of course. There's more characters, more domains that you can go into through the castle. And I haven't shown you guys any of that on this new gaming run here yet, but we'll get there. I mean, you've probably, if you're playing it, you've done it anyway, but yeah, just getting rid of, I just want to open it up. I just want to have some open space and see what we can see. Just get a feel for what I've got, what the palette is like, or what my canvas, that's the word I'm looking for. What is the canvas like here that I can work with? So get rid of that and that. So I think we could put like a road through behind here, up that ramp and onto this one. And then we could put a whole, we could probably get at least four houses into here, really nice, with everybody having a front garden. I think we're onto something here, folks. This can go down into the farming area. Was there another I saw somewhere? Apparently not. So I'm going to have to harvest those out. But, we can put Mickey's house up here when Minnie's is there. I'm thinking I'm going to take Merlin's little castle over here. We're going to add him to this mix as well. He can be living up here someplace. So here's what I'm thinking. This is going to be a residential area here. This whole section is going to end up being my farm. So I'm going to clear all of this out. The pond, I can't move the pond, but that's not a problem because I want the pond in my front garden. This rock over here, I can't move him either, this heart of the area, but I thought, we can make something very pretty around it. I could move those rocks, or I could put those nice trellises behind, or pretty colored trees or whatever, turn it into something special, clear this out to open that space, and put my little barbecue doodah over here. We could have a nice little place to sit, and people can visit the stone, and just open this up so the pond is more available to this, and turn it into something special, because it is something special that people can come and visit on the farm. It's like if you're in England and you're one of the farmers that have part of a stone ring like Avebury or something that's in your property, and people wander in to visit, and that's the idea I've got for that. That's what we're going for right there, folks. It'll be good. It'll be good. So, and over here now, Scrooge's house, building his shop here is usually right in here, facing what would be south on my map right now, but I've moved it. I want a lot of convenience. When I've run out of questing and they haven't released the next batch yet, and I've got pots of money and I'm not really playing the game as much, I'm just sort of dropping in to see what's available in the store to buy every day. I just want a lot of convenience. I'm going to end up moving it quite close. Again, putting a through road between these two areas. And I thought, I log in, I can do, my farming will be right here if I just want to make a bit of cash quick. I can sell things right there. I can, just run up the hill. It'll be really close to find out what he's got for sale that day. And I like the restaurant and Remy's house to be in here someplace. But this is going to be just a big open courtyard in the town. I want to have a place where I can decorate it for the seasons, decorate it for the holidays that come through. Just have something big and public, because this is here, it's a lovely courtyard, but that's the one thing we can't really do anything with in the game. I can't change where it is, I can't decorate it, I can't add lighting to it, it just doesn't go, right? So I want to make a courtyard out here that I can decorate for every season it goes by. So this will be our sort of town square, residential, my farm, and then we'll see how it goes from there. So, ooh, I'm excited. I'm kind of really hyped about this one. I changed a lot on the other map. Man, I changed everything in the other map, but this one feels very different, and I'm quite excited that I'm going to get to just redo everything. For the event that is going on, I've learned something today. On this account, I did not unlock the premium stuff. I thought, if you've bought a lower, kind of the basic game without the extra bits, then, you might not have made that many yet to buy it. So just in case. If you haven't paid for this, though, now I showed you before, you've only got 3 of these at a time to do instead of 6. And because this is very early in this game for this character, she's only got the 4 friends so far. So some of these, things, giving Goofy his favorite gifts, I don't have the ability, I don't have the map open to go get the fish he wants. There's going to be roadblocks, so it may, instead of getting the whole thing done in a couple of nights, because the game is mostly open, it'll be a bit of a process. It's going to be a lot slower, obviously. Oh, I could finish that one though right now. Do that. And now this one's done. Good job. Start discussions with Mickey. That'll take me 5 days now, because you get these discussions once a day. So this is going to be a lot slower, absolutely. But I'm sure we can get it done. So that's good. Now, what I did notice though is you have to go through to get to these. Now, I don't know. I'm going to find out. I'm just going to spend the stuff, guys. This is probably not one I would have even bought. I love that though. So cool beans. And do these not even open? Okay, so if you haven't paid the bucks, the Mooney bucks, you don't even get to buy these. Wow. Okay. Well, now I have learned a thing, and I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Well. So you've got to get enough of these. Now, getting that many of these is not that hard. In the game itself, as you log in every day, you will find the little blue chests. And right now, and I don't know if it's something they've just changed for the new update, or if it's for this actual event that's going on for the next month, but more than a month. The chests often just have like 10 of those moonstones in them. Right now, every one I have opened has had 50. So that's cool. You will be picking up moonstones here and there. You will get enough to get through this. So, I mean, I think the big important part would be to, whoops, wrong button. If you can get enough to buy that, and you absolutely can, just playing the game, you will be able to get that many. And then unlock it so that the duties are easier, so you can get more of those rewards to buy all of these other things with that you're going to want to buy. You will get there. But for right now, I have to admit, I was not impressed. It's like, no, that's not right. You shouldn't just have it all locked like that, especially based on the cost of the moonstones. I have to admit, I lost a bit of yeah, I mean, I have loved this game with such absolute passion, and then that came along, and I had I had I got a bad taste in my mouth with this. I'm not too keen. I don't think they've made the right choice there at all, but that's just me. Yeah, that's too bad. Because it's a big amount of money. I mean, they're talking about large amounts of money. This is obviously not a game for children, or it's only for children with very rich parents who spoil them horribly. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, moving all the things. We're going to be doing a lot more of this, and right now I just got to go do some farming. I got to clear out some crops, tidy up the place a little bit, start putting the proper fields down in here so it's all going to look good. And I'm excited. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being kind. Please do a thumbs up. Make a nice comment if you got the energy to do that today. It's been a tough year, and I appreciate you guys so much. It's good to be as back as I can be. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.